election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. 40 minutes past the hour of 12 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 14 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. The Street Council is in session. Your speakers of the house, Hashim and Anderson, taking you guys straight to 4 p.m. today. For the latecomers, for the ones that are having a late lunch today, don't forget to check out KFC and take part in the CPL action this season. Chase the crunch with KFC's Boundary Bucket. 6 juicy pieces of chicken, 4 crispy tenders, and also 4 mouth-watering sides for just $159.95. It's an app-exclusive offer, so part up, download the KFC TT app and order yours today. KFC's finger licking good.
Oh, come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land.
Also, all the action is happening at Charon's. Big savings at Charon's bookstore, and the whole island is actually buzzing. That's right, friends. Our back-to-school sale is happening at all 3 of our locations. We have great deals on everything you need: school books, sneakers, backpacks, uniforms, stationery, accessories, and so much more. Whether your little one is starting kindergartens, heading to primary school, secondary school, private school, you could definitely make sure and check out Charon's. Those 3 locations: Eastern Main Road, San Juan; Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, level 1 and 2; Trin City Mall, Trin City. So you gotta make sure and check out Charon's and get those stationery, sneakers, backpack, uniforms, you name it. It's all happening at Charon's, yeah?
Because now, more than ever, we must show.
And karaoke Thursday, it's on,
And production
each and every Thursday. You gotta make your way to Vibes Event Space, formerly known as Shades Nightclub. And it's actually free entry. Doors open at 8 p.m. till 2:50. Bathtub, free shot specials on a White Oak and Campari. $10 on a Caribbean Stag. Karaoke Thursdays at the famous Vibes Event Space. That is at 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bonacorda, Tobago. So don't miss out on that excitement. Let me say good afternoon going out to all our members locked on via our website, YouTube as well, even on your conventional radio. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, call mommy, call daddy, tell a friend to tell a friend. The Street Council is live. Let's get those numbers up here. You on your conventional radio, I believe you should be hearing us better now, hopefully.
Ever we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation.
I saw that there was another fatality last night actually on the beat. A young man, 19 years of age, lost his life in a vehicular accident.
This is our land.
Seen a lot of fatalities on the roads, and you know we will continue to plead with the nation. Please exercise caution. You cannot be late twice. Take your time. I understand the young man just got his KEEP results. Very excited. Now condolences going out to his family. It's never easy as parents to have to bury, you know, your young son or daughter, your children, your child, however.
To live in a foreign land.
Very unfortunate. So condolences going out to his family, yeah?
Something instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say, that is the main foundation.
What you had there first, Hashim?
Me?
Hand in hand.
Oh, I thought you had pulled up this stuff with the whole, you know,
Come my brother, come my
Benny business now.
and let us build a nation together.
If any.
The whole, you know, with also I want to say condolences again going out to Munsaf, Mr. Munsaf Khan. He was the PTSC driver that lost his life, the veteran that lost his life yesterday in that fatal accident to the PTSC boss, and also to the mother who would have lost her life as well, Roxanne Phillip. You know, condolences going out to both their families, friends, colleagues. Very, very unfortunate, yeah.
Right, so yeah, we on there? Yeah. So apparently the Trump administration, for those who don't know, they have ordered the deployment of 3 Aegis-guided missile destroyers, the USS Gravely, USS Jason Durham, and the USS Samson, into international waters near Venezuela. So they're not within Venezuelan waters, but they are either on course or very, very much near still. What is the boundary of international? I believe it's 10 miles off the coast of any given land, I think is what is considered the water boundaries of any country.
What are they doing there?
Anyway, these destroyers include around 4,000 U.S. troops, backed by surveillance aircraft like P-8s, submarines, and other naval assets, with the operation expected to last about 7 months.
4,000.
4,000 U.S. troops. Yeah. It's a part of a broader strategy, apparently, targeting drug cartels, including Venezuela's Cartel de los Soles and the prison-based Tren de Aragua, which is designated by the U.S. as terrorist organizations. This includes doubling the reward for Nicolas Maduro's capture to $50 million.
50, huh?
50 million Joe Biden dollars.
Papa.
Yeah. President Maduro, in response, apparently has mobilized 4 to 4.5 million militia members and denounced the deployment as a direct threat to sovereignty, calling it imperialist aggression.
Wow.
Yeah.
We reach, yes?
If we reach again? Would
you take the offer?
50 mil? It would have to come with some perks on top of it, to be honest with you. 50 mil to take out a world leader? It seems kind of small, for being honest with you. Venezuela is in the top 50 militaries in powers in the world. And as you said, as they just said, the man deployed 50 million, what is it? Just had to say, militia members in response. So, it ain't like the man is lacking in firepower or, soldiers. I must look, but I think we had a number for this. I think back when we first had our little misunderstanding with the Venezuelan government the other day. I believe I saw some numbers floating around at the time that Venezuela's military power includes about 50 million soldiers, roughly. So, yeah, we would have to definitely look into it. That seems like a lot, though.
Could we round up a team that you think Trinidad has a group of persons who would be interested in probably being able to get this bond?
What, assist? Or what, assist in the capture?
Yeah, the capture.
Because this is just the capture, it's not even taking out the leader, it's just
to capture him.
To capture him, yeah. It doesn't say dead or alive. I'm assuming capture means taken alive, because I'm pretty sure assassination will just lead to war.
Correct.
I mean, capture could also lead to war, but I think one is definitely less drastic than the other. Who we organizing from here?
No, but
matter of fact, no. You have the right idea, Mr. Speaker. See all them little bandits and thief who feel is bad, man. Round them up. Let me see how bad they really is. Let me send them. See if they could get you.
And it's 50 million. 50 million, right?
Dollars, yeah.
50
million US, yeah. 50 million US.
And we have a shortage of US right now?
Yeah.
Well, then that's something that we should probably look into.
Yeah. Round up
because that could literally do us good.
Yeah.
Do a lot of companies, a lot of small businesses.
Yeah, throw a lot of energy into
a huge injection there.
Into our forex. Oh, man.
50 million US.
We're going to be living nice. We're going to be living very nice.
The thing is who we sending.
But I just tell you,
all them little bad boys.
All the little. What
about the ones that they remove from the prisons and have them at different?
They under different
shelters.
I mean, if we move them,
army base and so forth, could we not send them?
We could send them, and that might lift the security threat that the ministers.
I'm now saying that since we are that threat,
we on the same page. We on the same page.
Could we not liaise with them and tell them, listen. Pause the threat on Trinidadians. Let us see if it is that we could help America
right
capture this prime minister and we would obviously get that $50 million US.
We'll make sure you are compensated for your time should you come back alive.
And I don't think they will have a problem. I don't think they will have a problem with doing it. No, let me tell you why.
Okay.
Because as much as we are under SOE, Hashim, and we already know that our emancipation and emancipation independence has been put on a pause because of these threats and so forth.
Right.
But yet, we still having our Monday night forum, and we are still like in a campaign kind of mood, because every minute you see, they have some sort of thing going on and consultation. And when you check it, a lot of these heads are literally a part of those meetings. I'm not too sure if they have increased their security. But if it is that we cannot have a parade because of security reasons, then having these Monday night forum and you name it, it's a huge concern. I would think it's a huge concern. I don't know about you. So if it is that these things could still go on and nothing happens, then we could put all of this thing on pause, that we talk to people.
Yeah.
All the wannabe bad boys and who want to threaten this one and who want to hire gunmen and whatever, let me say, hey, put a pause. You see, these people that you all allegedly want to attack, which is Mr. Wayne Sturge, I think it's Khadija Amin, Barry Padarat, and I probably missing somebody else, but I think it's some other big boy in the UNC party. Put a pause on it. Put a pause on it, and let us actually do something that could probably help us to gain some US.
Yeah.
If the threat is
if the threat is real. Yeah. Why not?
Because the commissioner said it was neutralized, and then we hear that the threat's still out there. So
apparently.
We're not sure.
Well, send who we deem as the threat to go and deal with the threat somewhere else. And then we have independence.
Let's help.
Yeah.
America.
And we
what's
build
the best way to get into America? Good graces. Help them.
Yeah.
Don't call me. I am unavailable.
Or how you wanna?
I am unavailable.
We offering the help.
Listen to
but
this.
Listen
to this, Hashim. The unit you have attempted to reach is
wow.
out of the service area. This is a recording from.
Wow.
You mad?
Wow.
Me?
You have reached the voicemail box of
Anderson. Not here right now. Leave a message now.
Please leave a message after the tone. When you are finished, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
And once I hear this is the Homeland Security, Anderson. We want you. You have reached your recording time. Please hang up now. Me.
What did you suggest saying?
Yes, I might suggest. I might just put it out there. But I am unavailable.
Wow.
Right? I am unavailable. You see me?
Wow.
I haven't eaten enough curry. Right? I haven't eaten enough oil dong. Right? I haven't had enough doubles.
Right. In your life.
In my life just yet.
Right.
So allow me.
Wow.
Allow me. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Hey, just 1 second. Hey, DJ Andy, in the dream.
Yes, brother.
Guys.
Afternoon.
Listening here. Afternoon. Real brief contribution. I like the point you would have raised, the question, how do we get in the good graces of America? You're thinking holistically moving forward. Trinidad and Tobago developing as a country, and not just America, foreign countries. England the United Kingdom would adjust their their policy in terms of the requirements for citizens to come. So I think the first step is really for us to just focus on us as a country. Because even if we impress those countries, their situation could change, and that don't necessarily mean they might be able to purchase goods or services from us. So we really just had to focus on home base first, improving our economy, our important sectors, sustainability, and yeah.
But Trevor, right now, Trinidad and Tobago need US. if the government asks or requests your service to assist them to apprehend the Prime Minister of Venezuela to be able to earn $50 million US, would you not lend assistance?
So the question is how Trinidad and Tobago could generate US right now?
Well, I mean, they are offering, America right now is offering $50 million US, if it is for anybody who could help to capture the Prime Minister of Venezuela.
Oh,
and since you're right, and since we have a crisis right now for US, if the government of Trinidad and Tobago asks you, Trevor, to be a part of that group of persons that could go across there to assist them in capturing Mr. Maduro, would you assist?
Everything that glitter is not gold. Some situations might look nice right now, but that 50 million plus right now might turn into 500 million liability 2 years down the road.
A foot and a hand, you go on there with all your limbs and you come back limbless.
Yeah, that's our problem, and I didn't know that was the main topic. So, in a funny sense, they might time to make a graceful retreat. I will still listen right now because I'm making my way to work.
All right, okay, well, reach the work safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
so I'm seeing here that let me take this one first. I'll read it after. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
No, joining you all after the break for the hour.
Nice.
I hear you all are discussing the topic with Venezuela.
Right.
Okay, then. Left on and listening.
Nice.
All right.
So, Dr. Wakanda is asking a question here. My question: will Trinidad and Tobago government provide military and other assets to the U.S. to assist with the situation in Venezuela? And another question: does Trinidad and Tobago military have the necessary naval and air assets such as submarines or fighter jets for national defense?
Do we have those necessary assets?
How prepared is our defense force?
That's a lot of questions, Dr. Wakanda. I thought you said it was one.
I think you need to post that to our Ministry of Homeland Security and Ministry of Defense.
Yeah, we'll let Mr. Strain out on a break to answer any of your inquiries. What number he on there?
He hide in the book. Yeah. What a shame. Another
if Trinidad and Tobago has a submarine.
I think if Trinidad and Tobago had a submarine, Hashim, we would have already had a lot of parties on that submarine.
What?
You understand?
The boat rides alone. Listen.
You could imagine
The underwater concert on the TT. What are we gonna call it, boy?
the TT dip. The TT dip.
TT dip?
Yeah, dipping.
Wow.
Right, and yeah. And you're looking for one of the best performance ever you're gonna get on that submarine.
Waterlord.
The Waterlord.
Well,
IWER.
Well. You know this is big bad in the business.
You understand?
I mean, submarine fete every carnival.
Every carnival alone?
No, well, remember this is a government asset. You know, we can't run it into the ground.
Listen,
we can't run it into the ground.
all
right?
Them holiday like independence coming up there. There are independence.
Oh yeah. Them kind of thing makes sense, but we can't have a fete every month on the government submarine, right?
When America asking for assistance with the submarine, not in usage right now. No, we they out on.
Yeah,
they have a cruise going on right now. They're underneath.
Yeah. We have it's not. First of all, it's not a cruise. It is a borderland excursion. Right? We are currently patrolling the borders and securing our FET defenses.
I wonder why someone hasn't been able to get a submarine as yet, boy. One that, you know, just as how they just have boats, and then after these cruise boats, and then when they reach a certain amount of years and whatever, they will not then use them to be able to do the same kind of boat party and blah blah blah. Doesn't have a submarine that probably age and they probably need it for war again, and somebody just can modify it and say, well, all right, let me use this to be able to give people that experience underwater. Put some box or controller, you know. Sweet soca music.
Only last time somebody tried to privatize a submarine, it imploded, didn't it? So
can you imagine young brother on that you know, performing? You could literally go and tell your grandchildren anything after that. I had the greatest bend over underwater, you know. You understand? The girl was young brother was singing the greatest. You understand? And everything was just nice. But no, you know, it's just, you know, so interesting that that, as I say, you know, with the developments that are happening right now in Venezuela, how close Venezuela is to us. As you guys know, our current administration, you know, would have had you know, a little tit for tat with Venezuela. Now that America is literally right on the doorsteps of Venezuela, they have increased the capture amount to what, $50 million US. Trinidad is in a position right now that we need the forex. What plan we could work out, boy? How are we making it?
We need a cook up.
Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Me again. Did you know those Russia had a submarine called the Curse a few years ago, and when it submerged underwater, the whole crew perished. Remember that?
The Curse, you said?
The Curse. The submarine was named the Curse.
Well,
that's a bad name.
Aptly named if everybody perish.
And no, it was named the Curse. And when it submerged within the water, the entire crew perished.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think the person.
I think that's what you get for. Yeah, I think that's what you get for naming a boat the Curse.
The Curse.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Yeah.
So we had. I think you had to be careful how you name your vessels and things. So we had to name this hypothetical submarine for Trinidad and Tobago properly, right? That's why I say we had a.
Uh,
And you know, people will ask the question if Trinidad is actually prepared to
the
even,
TTSS Bacchanal.
If Trinidad is actually prepared for anything like that happening, a war and so forth, we still have boats.
Have it
all over.
I have it.
All over Trinidad, boats that will just end up sinking and whatever, and was never removed. I think there's even a boat that I think Belize were using for cargo, and that boat actually sank. I can't recall exactly where. Members, you guys may know better than me, but it's still there. It's literally there. I mean, yeah, persons will go and just look at it or whatever, but I think like some of these things should be removed, you know, and dumped or whatever they could do with it. If it's a recycle, whatever the case may be, but just leaving it in our waters. I think that's part of you know, when we talk about persons dumping their garbage and so forth. Yeah, some of them things is garbage, you know. It's just old iron just there. Doing what? A scrap iron, man. Work out something now. Get rid of some of them things that just in the sea there that they're serving no purpose. Make space for other things.
I have the perfect name for the submarine.
What's that?
We're naming it after Terrence. The TT Extravagance.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah, man.
That could work.
The Extravagance? That's sounding very good. I like that name.
That could work.
Yeah, man. I like that.
Well, I wait to see exactly what would be the response from our government in relations to this, because as we already know that it's so close to us. I would like to know if it is that the government, or at least let the government let us know that they are at least keeping abreast of exactly what is happening in that situation. So in case, God forbid, something worsen, that at least they will be on top of it. You know, we shouldn't wait until, you know, we hear some explosion and they say, you know, the water, they see thing happening in the water, wherever, and then after we decide that we're gonna do something. Let's not wait last minute. Let's at least make sure that we have our guards up, because any number could play. Any number could play.
A strong and better nation, I say.
My wish would be that, you know, it has no war whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean,
we could all live happy.
I think everybody.
Nah, but I think some people love that, you know. Love fight,
love war, love fighting.
Yeah. That
you're not
that
wrong.
excites them. That gets their adrenaline up.
You are not wrong.
Yeah,
you're not wrong. Yeah. And I think
America. People have a lot of people that just don't like peace, you know, Ashim.
Yeah.
They don't like peace.
I don't want peace.
Yeah.
I want problems always.
Right true. It's sad.
Oh man, what are you gonna do? I know the US love to fight for sure. So I mean, because you don't spend all that money that they spend on military and weapons if you don't like to fight.
Oh boy.
In case anybody didn't know, the US spends hundreds of billions of dollars every year just on their military, you know, like more than the top 20 countries' militaries combined. And then you wonder why I don't have no healthcare in the US.
Also saw that one of the ministers who actually their life has been threatened has made it known to the public that she will continue her duties despite alleged threats. So
good afternoon to you.
She's not going to
good afternoon to you.
Let that deter her from going out there and getting the people work done.
But I feel
so
that's
Minister Khadija Amin, we hope that you have your detail, and we are glad that you're not gonna make that stop you. You're going out there and get the people work done
and keep safe. Yeah, and I think more of your cohorts could take a page out of your book. Show that backbone, show that gumption, show that bravery. As a wise man once said, "We not afraid of nobody."
I seen that things are also heating up in Jamaica. You know,
they're getting them a poll month and people ain't been happy about
no, not that. You know, I you know, they have somebody is obviously you know, it's coming up where election is gonna happen in Jamaica as well. And you know, I think the Prime Minister this time, Andrew, he has a debate coming up with on August 28th. So the person that is obviously vetting for his position, which is Mark. So you know, but it seems to be that everything seems to be very peaceful, you know, and things are going without too much of bacchanal, as we would say.
In short.
So I hope that they have a clean one. I know Guyana is also shaping up for one in September.
Yeah, they have what was his name? Ibrahim?
Yeah. Mr. Ali, and we hope that they have a safe
peaceful transition of power.
That's it. If he lose, he might win.
If he wins, more power to you.
Yeah.
More power to you, sir.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. As far as Jamaica is concerned, the best politician has left politics behind, and so I am no longer interested in Jamaican politics.
Who's that, right?
Lisa Hanna, boy.
Why she leave?
Yeah, she spent her time in politics for about 20 years. I forgot the name of the party she was under. But about 20 years she served. She was a minister at one point because her party was in power. And yeah, she was ready to pack it up and move on. You know. But anytime she had ever get to lead that country, boy, we could not talk to Jamaica again, I'm telling you. Have you ever seen Lisa Hanna?
Carry call, no?
Let me find another thing for you. She was a Miss World for Jamaica. Like she won the international crown.
Okay.
Back in the 90s. Let me show you.
Because now more than ever we must show
Yeah.
discipline, tolerance.
Imagine if she was Jamaica.
Ah.
Imagine if she was Jamaica's prime minister.
All right.
And she's very intelligent, eh? Very articulate. Very articulate.
Let us work hand in hand, because this is our land.
But yeah, anytime she was running that country over there, I studying how to get a Jamaican passport, and I ain't gonna lie to tell her, you know.
I'm seeing that the Trinidad and Tobago Manufacturers Association is having a 2025 post-budget discussion. And I think what have me a bit in shock here is the cost, boy.
Yeah.
2025 post-budget discussion. A ticket is $600 and a table is $5,500.
I'm sorry, this is
VAT
for.
inclusive.
I'm sorry, this is for
A post-budget
discussion. So if you want to attend this discussion, they're charging you for it. And it's how much for the tickets?
$600. And the table is $5,500 from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. at the Hyatt Regency.
So I'm paying $5,000 for a table at the Hyatt to sit down and talk for 2 hours. And this is for our national budget. We're discussing it after it's been announced.
Yeah.
You want to go handle it for the council, and we will approach and yeah, we will ask the necessary questions that need to be asked once we have the numbers in front of us. Yeah, we will put in a request to management from now to set the money aside for the council. Well, I'll petition for 1 or 2 members who call in regularly to join us, and we rock and go through now. Ask some serious questions, you know.
I just really had to wonder, but what am I missing out in?
$600 for a ticket, boy. They mean say they don't want nobody to show up and ask them no questions.
It's had to be.
Now more than ever.
$600 for 2 hours. Would you guys do that? Would you guys pay that $600? Or if it's a group of y'all that's very, because all y'all are very politically passionate. I don't want to say driven, but passionate. Would you all pool together, members of the council, for a $5,500 table?
If Mr. Hillary paying for that ticket for me, I go in. You know, that we boy. You understand? That's we boy. That's we boy. I mean, $9.8 million coming your way.
Yeah.
That more than my friend. You understand? That my brother from another mother.
I might stand up for. I was the best student in primary school, bro. You ain't hearing me now.
I would like to see exactly how the government responds to this and what is the outcome, because it was just. I tell you that was going to be a very interesting one.
Oh, the 9.86.
Not that.
Or the post.
Idea of just the entire idea of his dismissal and so forth. You see, and at the end of the day, it's not affecting those ministers. It's affecting
the people and them on the ground.
Correct.
As our member so eloquently likes to say, it's those on the ground get affected. That is we 9.86 going towards compensating him, you know.
That's another year or more of less beds in the hospitals.
Yep.
Some body medication couldn't be paid for because they had to take that money now to pay this legal fees.
The road in your neighborhood, the one with the big hole that nobody could see when it rained, yeah, that's gonna stay there for a little while longer again.
Well, Mr. Ellery, that's my friend, yes. That's my friend. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon, Mr. One Time.
Yeah, man. Black man, get up. Black man, stand up. Black man, you better listen. Right, boys? You know, sometimes when you're pelting a mango, you have to be careful in the stone hit by the neighbor house. This one could be the reason why when I mentioned you have to different folks, different strokes. You don't seem to know and you just see, well, darling, cool it. We have to cool it and watch and see what's going on. Because this thing with Trump and Maduro, they ain't something too Catholic in my head. I go in and boost up my garden, right? And I want to encourage my people. Let me plant something there, right? Let me plant something there, right? We can't feed ourselves right here, you know? We can't feed ourselves. Let's try to be disciplined, people. Listen to the news. We are not the worst. We are not the worst. But we need to plant the ground, boy. Plant the dirt. Provide something, boy. Yeah, water can get a drum or extra drum. You know, because this thing is getting easier. Not only here, you know, all over the world, according to what you say. You know, when you look at Algeria, you look at BBC, CNN, we see what's going on. But we ain't taking heat, really bothering camera and rowdy. Camera and thing, and then catching yourself, right? And catching yourself. Especially my black people. Always stay away from trouble, please, now.
Please.
The next time they take out, I didn't do like that. And I'm a driver. The demerit point, I find since, I'm not trying to be on either side. Since they take out that demerit point, I find there are some real accidents happening. Some real more accidents. And I'm not saying that accident wouldn't have happened. It's just like crime. We will continue to have accidents. That's why we have insurance and accident policy. But I find we should have raised the point, the amount and numbers, like if we say 300 or 400, and then you could lose your license or call it in and modify your engine, or you could make it at 40 miles, no matter how much gas you mash, or whatever the case may be. But that taking out that demerit point, by how are they going to deal with crime if you take out the demerit points? Because it's stringent laws like that. It's strict laws like that we need to deal with crime. Stringent laws we need to deal with crime. Hey, my people, I want to encourage us to be mindful of the music we listen.
Yeah.
The radio stations we listen. The places we go. The shows we watch. And the friends we keep. Love is living our values every day. Let's do like big tomato and ketchup. Be conscious. Be black. I friend locked on this man.
Thank you so much for your contribution. We're going to pay some bills and come back with more. You guys keep it locked.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Are you searching for answers to life's questions? Those things that disturb and concern you the most? Why all the wickedness? Why the suffering in the world? Will it end? Who is responsible? Well, if so, join us right here on The Street 91.9 FM every Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. with Brother Samuel Gooding and Roland White, where we open the Bible and find answers to all these things and more. For it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
This is the voice of Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
Light up your weekends at Vibes Nightclub, Tobago's hottest spot. 3 epic nights of music and energy await every Thursday. Karaoke Thursdays. Kick off at 8 p.m. with free entry. Grab the mic, unleash your inner star, and sing all night. Beers on special for $10, 2 Campari for $25, and giveaways for the best singers. Every Friday, Limers Fridays. Kick off at 8 p.m. with free entry. Vibes with your crew and enjoy beers on special for $10, 2 Campari for $25, and 2 White Oak for $25. Every Saturday, Raw Saturdays. Everything goes, nothing but good vibes. Free entry and an all-star DJ cast to bring the vibes. Vibes Nightclub is where Tobago shines. Join us Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for music, fun, and unforgettable nights. Don't miss out. Your weekend starts at Vibes.
Are you tired of scratching the surface? Do you want to understand the real forces shaping Trinidad and Tobago? From the delicate dance of our energy sector on the global stage, to the geopolitical shadows behind the crime affecting our streets, we dig deeper. The third umpire goes beyond the headlines. We connect the dots between local challenges and the international currents that truly impact your life, your wallet, your security. Join Stephen Matheson, Selvin Mitchell, and Ronaldo Rollux, 3 employment law and human resource management consulting professionals, as they unpack the complexities, analyze the power plays, and reveal the often hidden realities. Understand the game. Understand your role in it. The third umpire, critically analyzing Trinidad and Tobago's economic and political realities on how they affect your daily lives. Tune in Monday to Friday at 4 p.m. on The Street 919 FM. Don't just listen to the news. Understand it.
The Trinidad and Tobago Council of Evangelical Churches, together with national cultural icon Mr. William Monroe, presents the first ever national concert of choirs, Divine Harmonies, Saturday, December 6, 2025, at the Grandstand, Queen's Park, Savannah. Choirs will be competing for prize money to the tune of $250,000, with the winner walking away with the grand prize of $100,000. We invite all church choirs nationwide to participate in this spiritual, cultural, and musical richness that will bring upliftment to our nation and redound to the glory of God. Tickets will be available August 15 from Maranatha Bookstore and outlets of the Trinidad and Tobago Council of Evangelical Churches. For more information, call 719-9599 or 497-0361. Divine Harmonies, ushering in the glory of God. This is Apostle Anthony Golson, and I'm inviting you to be there.
Looking for a preschool for your child? Well, look no further. At Leaping Learners Preschool, we believe that every child deserves a jumpstart to success in a safe and loving environment. We prepare your little ones for primary school while giving them the care and attention they deserve, whether they're 3 or 7 years old. At Leaping Learners Preschool, we cater to children with special needs and provide long hours of care from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. so you can rest easy knowing your child is in good hands. And for our tiniest learners, babies aged 3 months to 2 years, we offer nurturing daycare services to help them grow and thrive. Join the Leaping Learners family today. Find us on Facebook and Instagram at Leaping Learners Preschool or visit our website at leapinglearnerstt.com to learn more. We are located in Barataria. Called 744-1523. That's 744-1523. Your child's future begins with a leap.
Pinky My man is a real negotiator. Imagine he got a medium-sized pizza plus 5 breadsticks for under $100 at Pizza Hut. Jessica, you know that the Pizza Hut Java offer is actually that, right? Seriously? So you mean Marcus convinced them to do it for everybody? OMG! Java just got hotter at Pizza Hut. Buy 1 medium pizza and get 5 free breadsticks from any 3 flavors for only $99. Order online for pickup or delivery. But move fast. Offer ends August 31st. Pizza Hut. Now that's delivering. Yeah.
The #1 bookstore in Trinidad is having the biggest back-to-school sale for the holidays.
Shop at Sharon's Bookstore for the biggest back-to-school sale.
All your kindergarten, preschool,
primary, secondary school,
and tertiary education supplies at ridiculously low prices. Sharon's also carries a wide range of sneakers, socks, t-shirts, vests for girls and boys,
and much more items for school. So don't miss Sharon's back-to-school sale.
Now on Eastern Main Road, San Juan, Tunapuna.
2 locations at Trin City Mall, ground level and first level. We're also open on Sundays from 8 a.m. Check us on Facebook for up-to-date info and promotions. Also, message us for a quick response.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast heard every Monday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning on The Street 919 FM radio. Here my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
Planning your Tobago getaway? Choose the highest Google-rated car rental company on the island, O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago. Located just minutes from the A&R Robinson International Airport, at O'Neill, we pride ourselves on being the most tech-savvy car rental company in Tobago. Our process is 100% digital. No paperwork, no long lines. From easy pickup to seamless returns, renting a car in Tobago has never been simpler. WhatsApp us now at 1-868-361-1042 to book your vehicle. Don't forget to mention promo code RADIO2 to receive a 5% discount on your rental. Send a WhatsApp message to 1-868-361-1042 today. That's 1-868-361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago, the easiest, most reliable car rental experience on the island.
Vehicle availability is subject to change. Driver must be at least 25 years old and have a valid driver's license to book. For more information, visit www.rentalcartobago.com.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death. which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Champlain, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
All rise, all rise. The Street Council is now in session on the Street 919 FM. Your speakers of the House, Anderson and Hashim.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show.
5 minutes, or 7 minutes actually, past the hour of 3 o'clock. Good afternoon once again at Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon going out to all our members. This is the Street Council. Definitely we are in session. Your speakers of the House, Hashim and Anderson, here with you guys in our last and final hour. As we get ready to jump into our segment, what is not a crime but should be considered a crime. Also don't forget, at 4 p.m. we make way for the Third Empire, so you guys can look out for that. It means that you don't need to go a place. Just keep your radio on, turn up the volume. And for the ones that love to stream us, see us live in studio, www.thestreet919fm.com. Also, YouTube, Facebook. Good afternoon to all of you locked on. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that the Street Council is on.
For our country, we must have regard.
Seen a question here. I guess it's pertaining to our contributions to the U.S. initiative on the international waters. Is Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force just old cannons on a hill from colonial times? And are they meant to defend the country? It seems to me that back in the colonial days, they were better prepared to defend the country than they are today. I believe that those are simply just relics of history. I don't, to my knowledge, there are no functioning cannons within the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
What are you saying, boy? Don't be saying that now.
I said to my knowledge.
You give persons out there the wrong impression.
I said to my knowledge. I never said we weren't fortified. I said that we don't have cannons in our arsenal.
Let persons believe that we have the best guns and ammunition here, so that they will think twice about coming here from a place.
We have ammunition, we just don't have cannons.
I'm talking about the best are the best. And I'm talking about cannons too. We have computerized cannons. Right?
Wow.
I don't right now you see how things shaping up to a place that is very close to us, Venezuela. I don't want people to think for a second because alright, it's happening by Venezuela, they could come Trinidad. No. So if the Prime Minister hasn't come out yet and said, let me say it, America, do not come across or venture on Trinidad waters. Because I am going to advise the Coast Guard.
To what, bust their head?
To wave and acknowledge them and offer them a doubles. Offer them a delicacy that belongs to Trinidad and Tobago.
So you mean
you all want a red solo with that? Come. You all are welcome to eat and peacefully. Me?
So we're not gonna show them the
what to tell them about if you cross the waters, attack with deadly force. You
But
mad or what?
But I want to show them.
Mad?
I want them to show them the extravagance.
No.
Oh, that's a secret. We can't show them that.
Nah. Mm-mm.
So you're telling me we have computerized cannons, right? But we still have faulty sprinkler systems that is washing away analog files in our police headquarters. That's what you. That is what you're telling me here today, Mr. Speaker. That is what you're telling me today. So we technologically efficient in one branch, but archaic in another.
Sometimes the parlor doesn't always function the way it's supposed to function. I told Ryan.
The parlor running on
told Ryan to put all the drinks in the fridge. You know, you leave some outside. Now the thing hot. People had to buy it hot. People had to take it hot.
But you can't sell hot red solo. What are you gonna do with a hot chubby, bro?
Hello.
Drink it. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Good evening. How you guys going?
We're going all right, you know.
Instead, I want to call you guys, but now I have to call you with a burning feeling, a very upset feeling.
Oh, no.
Imagine last night I tried to save my life on the highway. I want to send up this message to Mr. Kareem, you know. Mr. Kareem, the MP for
Mr. Kareem and Marcel.
Mr. Marcel is my good friend. His mother, his whole entire family is my good friend, my only brother.
Right.
I didn't appreciate that pressure. I don't appreciate that. You know, when I try to save a man's life, while I talking to the police on the phone and explain to the police ambulance what I must do to pump the guy out. I get one slap in my face, cut my clothes off and be naked, take out the half of my pants, bottom of my pants on, just to rob me.
No, boy.
Nah, man. Nah. That's not good at all.
I stop this now to recover back the documents and the police service and get wrecked at the same time, boy. And when we call higher people of authority, they're trying to get down to the commissioner of transport to get who just deal with wrecking to get the vehicle for me. They come back and tell me, sorry, they can't get on to him. I have to pay 500 to get the vehicle. We don't know documents, no license. I don't go through some last night already, boy.
That's crazy.
I ask people, business people, money have come down to be away.
That's ridiculous, man.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we're sorry to hear that, man.
I want to tell you, Mr. Marcel, to get in touch with me, you know. Because if I was one of the fellas, I deal with different because I have all of the rubber them name, you know. I get all of them name.
Well, I hope that you do be able to get back. I hope that.
Not because it is a East Indian, I just try to stay alive. We are human beings, brethren.
I hope that that you will be able to get back your documents and to get back your vehicle, and I really hope that they do a thorough investigation, and at least you also get justice as well. Because I mean, you literally stopped to lend assistance, and I mean, what you were treated with is unfortunate.
I was the man driving behind the man. So I witnessed everything. So I run to one of the clients first who get hit to make sure he was okay. And then we decided to deal with the one who running at them vehicle. While pulling out the man back and I said pull him to a private again to see if we can resuscitate him.
Is this the accident that occurred with the 19-year-old young guy?
All I want to do is just help the youth. I have kids, you know. I have big kids. They may be older than me and younger than me. All I want to just help the youth. And I rob down to the dead man, they take out the dead man, things them out them. And this time I watching men robbing a dead man, boy.
Wow. They even robbed the young boy that was dead.
Yeah. So the man who was take out the man.
God.
Man.
Remember, thanks so much for the information, but we really hope that you do get justice.
You know what hurt me? The police took more, I could show the record and everything, took more than almost half an hour to come and listen and not beg the police. When you come quick, just get the fire truck in. Them ask me my address, where me living, where me from. While somebody drowning in our water line.
Thanks for giving us.
How far the fire station is from Beetle?
Thanks at least, calling and giving us some more information of exactly what transpired. And as we said again, we really hope that you do get justice as well. And that the MP...
get justice. I want to find out how long does it take from the beaton when I get the first phone call from the beaton from the fire station to the scene. But the other people was injured seriously and dead up on the scene too.
All right, thank you so much, member. Oh my gosh. Hey. So you're trying to tell me that after this guy would have lost control of his vehicle or whatever occurred, because I don't have the full details, based on our last caller, it is alleged...
There's a first-hand witness.
It is alleged that they would have literally seen this guy unconscious and literally robbed him, and along with someone who would have stopped to assist, robbed them as well and beat them. Trinidad better than that. Hi, good afternoon, member.
Hey, good afternoon, member.
Good afternoon.
Yes, first time caller. I just want to raise the concern with Venezuela issue, and that the government, the present government, have not issued a statement as it is stand now. This is a matter of serious concern, and our country is on the cusp of close to Venezuela. And should anything, God forbid, break out, and there is a exchange of, battle, what will become with us being in the center of that battle, and by extension, the rest of the CARICOM countries? So one, Trinidad and Tobago being the closest allies to Venezuela, and we have a defense ministry, a minister of foreign affairs, the prime minister, all these people should warrant now an urgent issue to tell this nation the expectations, medium, long term, short term and long term. And also I would hope to see the CARICOM nations coming together to issue a united statement to say, should something happen, where are we going from here? What will happen? What defense mechanisms will be in place? And how should each country should take its own course going forward? Thank you.
Thank you so much for your contribution, member, and as valid as you have been, some great points there. And I mentioned it too, that we haven't seen or heard anything as yet from the government, and we're hoping that that when they do issue a statement, hopefully within the next 24 hours or so, at least they could give us an update and know, and we could know exactly where we stand, or or where our government stand, because we know the last encounter with Venezuela was a bit of a bittersweet, a bit of a tit for tat. Words were thrown, and since that we never heard anything else from our prime minister on the issue. We have heard a couple updates from our CARICOM affairs minister, and it was basically he had met with I think is the ambassador, I believe, to Venezuela, and they had a discussion and so forth, and they were to share an update with the population as to what transpired with that, and we never really got an update. So I don't know where we stand with Venezuela. I'm not too sure if it is that we're on speaking terms. I'm not too sure if Anti-Cams would unblock Maduro from WhatsApp. I just don't know where we are. I don't know if it is that she's still getting voicemail. If he call, he getting voicemail. We don't know. We don't know. And now that this is happening, we really are literally waiting to see exactly what transpire. And because of how close we are, we could literally be, we may get innocent bullet.
Yep.
So definitely we hope that they would be able to let us know exactly where we stand. Right now the conversation all over the Trinidad and Tobago is stand your ground. So let's know which part of the ground we stand in when coming to this.
Indeed.
This immediate threat towards Venezuela and Venezuela being our closest ally. And as rightfully as the member would have said to CARICOM themselves, we belong to, we have different what they call it again, Hashim?
Sovereignties?
Yeah. So we need to obviously get some sort of response from them, some sort of release from them to see exactly where we stand, because I don't know about you, members, but I love the Caribbean. We are made up of different backgrounds, different cultures, but at the end of the day, the Caribbean is just full of love. And I would hope that, and I mean, we have seen it over the years where we have had natural disasters and so forth, and we have seen where Caribbean countries have come together to assist other Caribbean countries and so forth. I'm not really so much in support of, how these things, how this has been developing. It has been going on for a while now, and I really hope that it could end in such a way with some sort of peace. And I'll leave it there. I'll just leave it there.
What I want to add is that more, despite of our differences, there's more that connects us than separates us. Most things that separate us is accents, a couple of sayings here and there, and the names of places.
Correct.
The colors of our flags. We all know about bathing by a standpipe, liming in a river. We all know about Sunday lunch, different flavorings and seasonings. We all know about getting lashed from my grandmother. We all know not to touch that one cabinet in the house with all the fine cutleries.
Right.
We all know about church on Sunday. We know about respect and manners, saying good morning, good evening, good night. Right? We know that when you misbehave, you're just like your dirty father. We have all these things in common, right? And I wish we could see more of that than the differences.
Even a lot of our foods are similar, even though some of us might say it back to front. Curry
Even the back to front ones, even the back to front gang, love them still.
Ah, boy,
love them still. We's one Caribbean.
But to my Beatum residents, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
I don't want to say my Beatum residents because
I've heard so many good stories of Beatum residents coming out to assist people, and it was all good, and I'm thankful for that. But those stories that you hear are literally in the minorities versus the majority incidents that you hear where persons are always being robbed, their cars windscreen have been pelted and broken and so forth. And there were times where it had traffic on the Beatum, and these residents came out and took advantage of that and literally started to rob persons, And to the MP for that area, I'm not going to say it's his fault, but I think that there must be some sort of increased consultation or a little more meet and greet with the community. And they really need to start to put things in place to try to get these persons more busy, honest employment, and yesterday passing on the Beatum machine. I was going to ask members today if it is that we already have some sort of weed farm on the Beatum, like some factory.
Wait, what?
No,
why would you?
Because
what?
Partner, it have a certain part on the Beatum, and I saying it in big. When you're passing, you smell it.
It have a smell.
Hi.
Wow.
That could be one man that just light up something.
It permeates. You
I
can smell it through. You can smell it through the window.
And I run AC, right?
Yeah.
Right, good. So I'm telling you, you're getting it live and direct.
Wow.
And it's not every day, but there are particular days you just get it.
Wow. It's like the trash from the other side of the highway. It's not all the time, but sometimes.
I don't know, boy. I don't know.
I tell you though, one thing smell better than the other. I can tell you that.
Definitely. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon. Actually, years ago, I went to Mass in St. James on Carnival Monday night, right? And on driving my vehicle back to South, I got a puncture of one of my rear wheels on the BTM. I dare not have stopped on the BTM. I drove my car from the BTM straight to Maritime roundabout with a flat tire. With a flat tire straight to Maritime roundabout because I dared not to stop on the BTM. Yeah, that's my contribution.
All right, thank you so much, member. And you see, when you hear about incidents like this, Hashim, it just increases that stigma, you know, and people just say, you know, oh, don't judge our area, blah blah blah. But the more and more when you hear stories like this,
how can you not judge an area
like,
when you have people in your community that continue to perpetuate that stereotype?
Gosh,
and a lot of all you out there are guilty by association, because some of you know the guilty parties, but you would never go to the right authorities to say, hey, this is the man causing the trouble, lock him up. You would never say that. And then when they come into the neighborhoods and take these people away, the first thing all you want to bawl is, oh, you're too wicked.
And you know, we just really make our own problems, and I'll give you guys an example.
Yeah, because we just bash police here, but you tell me we like to bash police here, but we do understand it's not always their fault.
I want to give the Woodbrook police station and not the entire staff at the Woodbrook police station.
Wow.
Because, that would be biased if I do that.
Okay, fair.
So I have to say, yeah, because not all of them are good, right?
Okay.
Some of them duck.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. Okay.
But
okay.
I saw this particular officer this afternoon. Well, early on this afternoon, I should say. And for most of you that not aware, Marval Road, there are days that you have to park on one side, and then there are other days you have to park on the other side. So it goes in and out. So if I park on the left today, I'll have to park on the right tomorrow. Alright, so on Marval Road, when I parked and I was heading to the station, there was a guy parked up on the opposite side, and I saw the wrecker. And the officer came out of the vehicle, and he actually he said out loud, he said, do you all know who's driving this vehicle? Anybody driving this vehicle? Nobody responded because obviously nobody there was driving. He went closer up to see if anybody was in the vehicle while the wrecker is reversing. The person who owns the vehicle ran out of a restaurant and said, no, I'm coming, officer. The officer said, good afternoon. He said, you know you're not supposed, with a smile too, eh? So, you know, you're not
with a smile?
Yeah, he said, you know you're not supposed to park on this side, right? He said, you're supposed to be parked on the other side today. He said, no, officer, sorry. The officer give the instruction to the wrecker to don't bother. The wrecker pulled up his business, and the officer went back into the vehicle and drove off. As soon as the officer and the wrecker, well, they drove off.
As they make the corner.
Not even the corner.
They even make the corner, but
straight road.
Yeah, but well, you have a couple.
Right. So as soon, let's say, it happened by TTT. As soon as they pass FCB.
That's barely a block.
Brother man just closed back his door and ran back and said, "You no longer waiting in the restaurant. I go leave just now. I'm waiting for an order." And he just left, didn't bother to move the car, and just ran back into the restaurant. Now, some would say I'm wrong for this, but I will say it. I actually wish that them police had make a quick tack back and just pick up the vehicle. Because some of us just make things bad for ourselves. Okay, you get a chance, you get a blind. You trying to tell me?
You really trying to take that chance?
You can just go with the vehicle, so you spend $80 in a restaurant. Versus you prefer your vehicle to get wrecked and I'd pay $500.
So now you spend $580 today.
But to that officer, because I witness his professionalism, if he wreck my car and he's the person I will answer to, me even bothering to argue with the gentleman, I would say I wrong.
Yeah.
Because he was really definitely polite and respectful, and he did use discretion. He didn't say, well, I'll take it for you. You want a ticket? a ticket for you.
Oh,
you are fine?
He not trying to collect no reward in December.
So to that officer,
Right.
that police officer.
Come to the front. Come to the front. And I for one hope when you all made attack back, the car was still there and all you wreck it.
Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Here, what is a crime, man? You're traveling. And when you nearly reach where you're going, you tell the driver, boss, especially early morning, boss, I have $100.
Yeah, boy. Yeah,
But it's not plenty. Very early. Now, during the day, you might get away with it.
Yeah.
But it's always safer to work with your exact money or close to it as possible. You understand? Rather than have to, and some of them just wait till they come out the maxi to look.
Oh yeah, to look in your face and say, "Hey, is $100?" Way, boy.
Yeah.
Way, boy.
Yeah, that's a crime. Thanks, member.
Bro? For sure. And you can't be mad at Maximan for being vexed at people for that. You can't. And I'm not going to lie. When I used to travel frequently, there would be days that sometimes all I had was 2 blue notes and no change to break. And I had to tell you, Maximan, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's only a blue note I have, you know.
Yeah, but I've traveled and
if he can't break
I end up in a situation like that, but I would normally ask him even before I jump into a vehicle.
I said, buddy, you could break 100.
Yeah.
And he if you tell me no, then you know what, I'll wait for our next one. You know, I ain't gonna put you through that. Because then you want to chain me up and cuss me in front of strangers? Nah, because that can't work. So I'm not setting myself up for failure. So all y'all who does do that is criminal activity. Especially early in the morning when change ain't break yet. Nah man, better than that.
Better nation. I say that is the main foundation.
And for persons who does travel, right? Those passengers, you know you're a passenger, right? You're in a maxi right now, or you're in a taxi right now, right? Yeah, you are considered a passenger. Right? You see when you're in the maxi and so forth, or you're in the taxi, and somebody call you, and you realize it's a sensitive conversation, don't feel bad to just say, hey, I can't talk about that right now, and I'm going to
call you back.
Yeah.
Because now the whole maxi had a hair about what Tasha do in the office.
Exactly.
Because apparently she work husband wife reach any place, and you wasn't there to catch you back and so you only hearing from Keisha, and you just say, what Tasha do? But she can't come up in the workplace.
Make cooking nothing for Chris.
Make cooking nothing for Chris again.
He's a dog.
Mad again, you know.
Gosh.
Mad again.
Yeah, we
really don't care, you know.
Yeah, we don't really need to hear that. I just saying now.
And unless it have a video to show everybody, we really don't care.
Wait. Me I want to embarrass nobody, so come, let me tell you yes. We don't want to know. When you reach home,
you don't want to. I say, hey, Miss Lady, we really don't want to hear what happened to Chris, you know.
Because we already know Chris is a dog. All them Chris and them.
All them Chris and them.
Chris. All of them Chris and them is dog. You understand? We don't need to know. We really don't need to know.
Nah.
So, keep your conversation. You know, certain conversations, keep it to yourself. Nah, and we'll wait until they reach home, right?
Good afternoon to the venerable Chris in the engine room, the right and honorable Chris Beats. Yeah. On behalf of this half of the council, I do not support that message.
Oh, you in a car, you gotta be telling everybody. So much. Yeah, that's why I stopped talking to Candace. She throw a child. Like, hey.
No, because if I's a maxi driver, right? I will look back at you and say, hey, Miss Lady, tell Keisha mind she business, eh? Or you can continue that conversation later, you know. We really don't care what happened to Candace, you know.
Yeah.
You talking to Candace because you ain't your way child. You feel I know what happened to you and Trumpet. Okay. But you judging Candace.
For people who doing that should be considered a crime. Try and
sure.
keep your personal conversations.
While we in that maxi conversation.
Yeah.
Passengers.
It's very easy to say
Let me call you back later.
Hey, let me call you back later. Now we talk about that later. Right now, in transit or wherever. A commuting, wherever the case may be.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Please. While we're on the subject of maxi passengers, you see all your passengers who have an overabundance of carry-ons. This is not Caribbean Airlines. This is not Liat. If you have anything more than a backpack, I suggest you wait for a hire car.
No, but I blame some of them drivers too.
Yes.
I blame some of them drivers. You know why? You know the route that you're working, especially if you know you're working in such an area that where people are living, right? You're working a main road taxi stand or whatever. People obviously coming from work and went to the supermarket or whatever. What are you telling me about? Oh, nah, you don't like people pointing in your trunk. Or you don't have no trunk space. So when they come with a 6 bag, what are them do with it?
Exactly.
And on top of it now, I mean, some people, again, you can't force somebody to pay for a 2-seat if that probably don't even have money for all of that.
You check.
You understand? You now want to still take up all these passengers.
So now you're taking up space. I had a whole Tanty Crocus bag. I had to put the Crocus bag on the floor between my two legs. I big already. I need the leg room. And now I my foot rubbing up against this next person here. Because and the next set of people, you see all y'all who does walk around with them bird cage. Stop traveling in maxi, please. Stop traveling in maxi.
They trying to pick up
the bird cage. If you're traveling with bird cage, pay for the seat.
You see how you're wicked?
Nah. That bird is a living thing. It's a passenger.
Loud the bird, man.
Nah.
Loud the bird.
I love the bird. The bird ain't do me nothing, you know. It's the person carrying the bird that do me something. You trying to sell this bird in town.
So single bird is okay. But once a bird taken is a problem.
Yeah.
Wow.
All the time.
Wow.
All the time.
Wicked, yes. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
You ain't mean ask you to
The
come
only
maxi, no
bird I want in a maxi next to me is a bird of the opposite sex.
Thank you! Thank you! Front of the class! Front of the class! Full marks!
See how people like
sure right.
See how people like things.
Sure right. You trying to sell this bird in town for $1,500. Ain't nobody taking you on, and you gotta come in this maxi to go home with it.
Now a bird of the opposite sex comes with a cost.
Now the election back on.
These birds these days, they ask for a lot, you know.
This is what I have to say.
They ask for not only food and shelter, but nails, pay my phone bill.
Let us sit and try to relate.
My girls and them wanna have a night out. You're paying for that.
More than ever we must show.
Babe, a pimple come out. I think I need to go and do a facial.
And production.
Pay for that.
To build a strong and
I had to go buy Griselda for a wax.
Pay for that.
That is the main foundation.
And all the while you never get to fly the bird yet.
Hand in hand, because this is our land.
All of that you're doing.
My sister, and let us build a nation.
And you even get to see inside the cage. Failure.
When you put it that way, it is best demand them come in with the bird cage and the bird, yes? Because
better you buy your own cage and fit yourself in it. Make your own noise. Yes, member, afternoon.
Hey, I put your honestness there, boy.
What's that?
I hope my honestness.
Boy, you understand?
If again?
You understand?
If again?
Hear me. This is X-rated conversation for after 9 p.m.
Only people.
All right, member.
Oh, Lord, member.
Yeah. We invite you guys to, what is not a crime but should be considered a crime. You guys are free to share yours with us as well. 3420081 4665391, and you can also send your voice notes as well. Yeah.
We run church advertisements on this frequency, so we can't have no X-rated conversation here.
Yeah.
sorry to tell you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we know where little Christians come from here, but still, we can't.
No, but women who still doing them thing, stop it. That should be considered a crime. I think that generally
extortion is an extortion a crime.
Yeah, generally, persons who still believe that we should live in this era of where the women should stay home and just take care of the homes while the men go out and do all the work, and persons who still think like that and believe that that's the best, that's the only way that they see things going forward, I think that should be considered a crime.
Would you believe though? It have plenty of women starting to think that now. I see enough. No, I see enough women posted on social media. I don't know who tell we to fight for equal rights and justice, because this work and bills thing.
Oh.
This work and bills thing is pressure and pain. Make me a housewife girly any day. You're seeing a lot more of that. You're seeing a lot more of that on the socials nowadays. But ain't this what all you want? You wanted to be in the workforce. You wanted to come out and make your own money, be your own boss, be a strong, independent woman. That's what this is, you know. We were being strong, independent.
We had to look at the statistics behind that, in the aspect of relationships like that.
Friend,
how financially.
Mr. Speaker, I hear this from fully functioning, financially stable women. My good friend who just had birthday this week is a doctor. She said, I will gladly be a housewife right now, you know.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about couples who literally believe in this, that, you know, that a woman should just be home, not doing anything else but just taking care of the house, and the man is out there working. Statistics, I want us to literally
if they believe it, or if that's what they live.
Financially,
if that's what they live, how is it? That's how they're living right now.
Yeah, how is it progressing? Because I could tell you, a lot of persons who live like that, they're catching their royals, and some of them, they have either 4 or 5 children.
Would you believe they really don't care? They don't mind. They don't mind, you know.
No.
No,
that should be a crime, boy.
I'm telling you.
That should be a crime.
It should be. I don't know if it should be a crime, but it have people, especially in this digital age we're in right now, with a lot of people doing like content creation. And if you have the right audience and pull in the right amount of numbers, you can live and work from home and just do that, you know. I was following
you're working from home. No issues with that.
But their work is literally just living life. Like I followed this one girl. I think she's half Guyanese or something. She's Indian, and she had married a Trini man, well, half Trini, because he's Trini American, and they had 10 children. 10 children, and her job, she just documents her life. How she does go to the store and feed family at 10, what she does do with her groceries, how she just live her. That's really all she does. She's just vlogging her life, and that's how she's
making money.
I mean, yeah, it's making money, but that's just home living and chilling.
She's still doing something. Actually, I'm talking about I'm talking about the people who not doing anything at all.
A lot of people will say that's not a real job. Yeah, so
no, but it's the same way a lot of persons could tell you that. Some of these influencers and so forth, that's a real job.
But that's literally it. That's how they see it. Well, most of society.
But there are a lot of people who just sit there and just watching up in the sky
or watch the ceiling.
Watching the ceiling and saying,
and they're waiting for the school bus to come back.
And they're doing nothing.
They just wake up, make breakfast.
Some of them
send them off to work.
Some of them don't even do that.
Nah, if you can't cook, we can't function. Get
some of them ain't even doing that.
No. You're not a housewife if you can't cook. I'm sorry. I don't care how bad that sound. If you can't do anything else in life, if you're going to be a housewife, a prerequisite is that you have to know how to cook. You have to.
I really would like
You
to
have
know how
to.
people feel about, in this 2025. How do we feel about
if you just in a man
having
house,
a housewife or having a house husband? You know
that house husband thing ain't flying nowhere. Don't even ask the opposite.
I could have to remember.
No boys happy people like that work.
That was that was showing you.
But listen, here was a crime, eh? When women want to have children and the men don't want to accept the fact. Okay, the women want to have child for this what every time they can hurry because they feel they could get social welfare and thing grant from that.
Oh.
And the man who want to throw his sperm in many places and end up in the hospital where he has two women making child for him one time. That reality, you know.
Yeah, of course. We see
So
that.
all them thing is crime.
For sure. That is criminal for sure.
Thank you so much, member.
Thanks, member. Nah. If you're a Rolling Stone and you not you're not watching where you roll.
Right.
And you just happen to roll into the hospital within 2 months.
No, but this
within 2 months in the same year.
Hashim, this independence here coming.
I
I believe that a lot of women will be pregnant. Will end up pregnant.
Wow.
Papa Andy is saying that because
whoa! You're walking over behind the women.
Let me tell you why. Because you see, a lot of people will take the advice of our prime minister. Remember, they say silent fireworks. So a lot of women could get silent fireworks, and then 9 months later, pow! So Achim, I right or wrong? I wrong or right? Baby, and you want fireworks? I could get silent fireworks.
I take it. Bring back the fireworks for independence, please.
You want fireworks? You will get fireworks. This is what 9 months later, you will get the effect.
I rather you have lost pets than paying child support. Yes, sir. Bring back the fireworks. Bring back the fireworks. And I don't wish child support on no man, but oh God, nah, boy, nah.
But do you think, Hashim, should we have a law put in place that anytime a couple decides that they want to have a baby, or let's just say something that happened, even if they didn't plan, they should still go through a procedure in the aspect of they must be financially stable.
Yeah.
They should go through some sort of what to call it.
I don't want to bring the finance into it because everybody's situation is different.
No, but there should be.
I think a prerequisite should just be a parental evaluation.
Some sort of evaluation.
If you are emotionally and mentally ready to be a parent, because again, finances come and money just come and go, and I don't want to judge people's ability to be a parent based on money alone.
Correct.
But
because
if you are
money
ready,
is not the only thing that raise a child. Yeah,
it have plenty rich children out there.
But let's say if it is that you decide to have a second child. Let's say your first child is a bly, is a breeze. But once you enter that second and third child, that is where the evaluations are, because we have to make sure now that you could literally handle bringing another child into the world and being able to guide and take care of this child, and that there is a proper support system. Because I think when we look at it, right, like for instance, the older ones would be dying out. Well, based on statistics right now, people tell you that the younger ones are dying out, right? But this thing that we have on the beta, for instance, where persons are robbing persons and whatever the case may be, this has been going on for years, for decades. And I believe part of the problem is the upbringing.
For sure.
And is children learning
lack
from
thereof.
Right. And is they learning from their parents, from their grandparents, whatever, and following the same. And it's obviously their minds are being conditioned that they are going out there to do the same thing. So when do we try to at least get a control of it? If you come and I ask you about your first child, and you tell me your child in juvenile, or your child wherever, and you tell me about you want to have a second and third child, that raises some red flag for me. You know? It means that you need some kind of parenting coaching or something. But if we continue like this,
if you have a child with a criminal record and you're looking for a next one, I feel the system should take your child. Put it in a proper home so we don't have a next juvenile.
I'm not really trying to take any child away from the parent, but at the same time, I want that. You see, a lot of us walk around not admitting that we have a problem, or we have issues,
Of course.
Or we not right in we head shaking,
But that is part of what's going on in them communities right now. They're not admitting that people in their community have a problem. Or they very well know who the culprits is, but they're not going to rat them out. They're not going to think for whatever the reason may be. And granted, some of those reasons are fair, but some of you are literally enabling them because wherever they steal, they're gonna make sure the old lady across the street might get a bag of groceries at a time.
We encourage them.
So you encourage it. I remember being a teacher and hearing a youth man say, what's the point of being here when I can go out on the block and make $300 today, which is more than what some dude in an office making. That's their logic. That the streets giving them more money than the regular 9 to 5, and you can't readily oppose what they're saying because it's probably true. But at the end of the day, the ends of that money doesn't justify the means.
When you encourage people into their vices, into this behavior of just sitting there not doing anything, but when they come and they say, Hashim, let me get $5 now, I want to get something to eat, you feel sorry and you give them the $5. They will never get up to try and see if it is that they could go and get a job so that they could earn more than $5, so that they could be independent. Because you know why? They're already getting that assistance. They're getting that help from you.
Yep.
And that's how some parents are. They will cry. They prefer to cry wolf. And beg and wait until people give them instead of getting up and getting. And that's part of the problem. That's a big part of the problem within our society right now.
We make our own monsters, and it's a sad thing to see.
And imagine you want to turn around now and watch your son or daughter and tell them, do better. Who's their role model? Who they grow up watching, seeing, doing the nonsense?
It wasn't you.
When you could have get up and get a work to go and buy a whole bag of sugar, you're sending your child and saying, hey, just go by the neighbor there and actually take this cup and tell she have 2 spoons of sugar.
And now he out there on a different kind of sugar.
And every week, every day, you're sending him for the 2 spoons of sugar because you don't want to get up and get. So your son now, or your daughter, realize, well, hey, that the history, that the tactics, so them decide to pick up the same thing.
Like many of our members have said, it starts with us people. When we stop making our own monsters, we'll stop seeing them on the outside.
I just sometimes when I think about it,
that is it for us today, guys.
That's it?
Yeah, man. The third umpire is coming up next week. We're leaving you with these bills to pay.
Yeah, but I doesn't understand them. Yes, I know that we kind of out of time, right? But they don't have to be coming up by the door and knocking up the door and things. So we coming out.
That's Kyle.
That's Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh, I say the third umpire don't behave so.
No. Naldo just be in the back chilling.
That I said. Last time I see he bring a bottle. And he was sipping.
Because Kyle fixed the frequency now, so he feeling big today. That's what it is. That's what it is.
You guys, the third umpire, they're up next, and they're gonna take you guys straight to 7. Don't go a place. Probably go to your fridge, get some refreshments.
Get to the bathroom.
But rock back and listen, because I know that they are going to break it down for you. Shout out to the entire team, Ronaldo. Who am I forgetting?
I'm forgetting the rest of them.
Oh gosh. a shame. A real shame, a shame, a shame.
Let us forget fights and grudges.
But the entire team, I know Ronaldo and I know is it Matt? You have the names there. What
nah, I don't have the names. I don't have the names.
So?
I don't have the names. I don't have
Why I forget my colleagues' names, boy? That is not good. That is not good.
Selvon and Mitchell.
Selvon and Mitchell. I see. So you guys stick and stay, and they up next, yeah? We are gonna see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, right here on the Street 919 FM. Until then, you guys have a great afternoon, yeah?
Later.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look